back of the weekend, it's another vital 3 points, Billy, and another home win as well, which makes it 3 in a row at Inverness.
Yeah, a lot of people pointed out that the home form wasn't great this season, but I think that coincided with an early season form because you know why with injuries. But I think we've really come on to a good run of form and going into this game with plenty of confidence. But I have to add, Arbroath will be as well because they're on a great unbeaten run as well and really got themselves firing away from the relegation trouble. So it's such a big game. It's like the other ones we've faced in the last few weeks. We get into it, we just need to try and take those 3 points. That's the way I feel.
Everyone's a must win, isn't it? But the players are delivering for you.
They are. I can't ask any more of them. They've just got to keep winning games by any means, and I'll take it because it puts us bang there. I've asked them to try and put pressure on the teams above. We've got a couple and we can add more pressure to the teams above us if we get the right result, but it's going to be a really tough fixture. We know that, but we'll be giving it our best shot.
As Will was saying to Billy Mackay there as well, it is in your own hands now, so that you are in control of your own destiny.
Yes, I've had that pointed out as well.
Easy, doesn't it?
It does, but we've I mean, including the semi-final, we're going to have, we've had 7 games this month. We're going to have 7. It's a hard ask, but we're a team that we've shown, as I've said before, that we can get a run of good results. But it's going to take a lot of hard graft, a lot of concentration, and a wee bit of luck along the way. But we're certainly a team that can do that. But it's pointless looking at these games coming up, even the semi-final and the games before that, if we don't take care of this one. So it's get the head on this next game. That's the way we feel. If we look too far ahead, we'll get ourselves into trouble again. So we're ready for Arbroath. It's going to be a tough one, as I say, because of the way they're playing. They're a completely different, I wouldn't say a completely different team. They're probably completely different mindset just now from Arbroath, and that's the bit that Dick and his team will be wanting to bring into this game and to keep this unbeaten run that they're on going.
And just a final one for me. I mean, I was noticing at the weekend, and we see it quite often, but you had the likes of Billy Mackay was back defending a corner. The defensive job was done right throughout the pitch, and then you've got the firepower at the other end to win the game. We have to have no switch-offs. We can't give teams... I felt as if Wraith, although yourselves felt it was comfortable, I didn't feel comfortable. I loved a third goal. But yeah, Billy, he's very studious when it comes to doing his defensive job, whether it's at set pieces or not. And he does a great job for us. And you can see he had a couple of important headers. I know why you're asking me that. But I think everybody's chipping in games like that where, yeah, we'll get firepower, we'll always, I feel as if we'll always score goals. We've just got to make sure that we don't hand teams anything to give them a lift. And that's what I was wary of second half against Wraith. And I'm wary of it again against Arbroath as well, because they're going to come here, make it difficult, and if we make any silly mistakes, which we've done in games this season, we'll be punished. And we're going to have to make sure that Arbroath, when we make mistakes, they don't punish us, and they'll be sitting waiting on us, and then they'll be trying to spring from there. So we know the way they're going to play. We've just got to make sure we're focused and concentrated both on and off the ball. Great. Best of luck tomorrow, Billy. Thank you.
Cheers, Chucky.
I think it's just 1 goal in 6 games they've lost, Billy, which is a challenge for your forward-thinking players tomorrow night.
Right away it springs to my mind when you say that, Alistair. Partick Thistle were similar coming in when we played them here, and they hadn't been losing many goals, and we had to work hard to get a goal, and it was such an important goal for us in terms of momentum, mindset, and obviously getting the points on the board to get us kick-started to go on this run. If that's the case, and it is obviously, because you point out that they're not losing many goals, we're going to have to work extra hard to try and score. But I feel as if we're always a threat, especially at home. But most games, I always say to players, I fancy us to score today, so if we keep clean sheets, we'll win games. That's the way I feel. I always fancy us to get a reward, whether it's one goal or a couple of goals. Always fancy us to score in games, so we've just got to make sure we concentrate on that defensive side as well.
Have you any players coming back for this one from injury or any?
Very similar, a couple of carrying knocks again, where especially when the games are close together, we're just kind of taking them right off our feet, try to get them recovered and to go again. And where as many games I've pointed out this month, it's no ideal, but it's the same as we're just nursing a few knocks and try to get them peaked for the games. It's as simple as that.
Thanks, Will.
Right, cheers.